What is up, everybody? We are back for a second live game of the day. Frankfurt taking on Monchengladbach. Welcome to everyone that's joining us on Hot Mic and on YouTube. Thank you for bearing with us as we get set up for the second game of the day. It is class to be back with a second game already. I mean, we treated ourselves to one piece of football, and now here we are straight back with a second. As you can see, we've got a new studio that Mr. Crosby set up. I like it. It's quite flash. Suits us. Doing well. I hope you're all keeping well. Camera angle looks much better. Yes, it is. It's much better indeed, which I'm glad you're happy about, Connor, because I think it looked better as well. Good. I'm glad I got this one right. It's very rare I get compliments from Mr. Crosby, so there we go. Look, ladies and gentlemen, as always, this game will be done live on Hot Mic and on YouTube. We're so close to getting to 1,800 followers on Hot Mic. If you haven't downloaded that Hot Mic app, there is a link in the description. Make sure to bang over, download the Hot Mic app, put in the code Anfield, all capital letters, all one word, and there you go. The Champions League trophy to add. Had to add it, Travis. You know what I mean? Gotta do it, mate. Gotta do it. You know, it'll be the old Premier League one there for next season as well. Big win for Dortmund earlier today, said Patrick. How high can I get this mic without it interfering? There, that works, doesn't it? Nice. Big win indeed, mate. Big win. 4-0 earlier on. That was a great game to get us back with live football. And now we're getting ready for another really good game because Frankfurt against Gladbach is going to be a pretty fucking entertaining game. So welcome. Whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Hot Mic, really appreciate you coming over and joining us for today's game. Give us your thoughts. Give us your preview. Give me your score predictions. Give me everything. I want all of it. Everything you've got, ladies and gentlemen. Waterball7 says Guerrero. What a player. Yep, a couple of goals for him earlier on for Rafa Guerrero. One for Haaland and one for... I keep saying young Hazard. He's not really young, but he's the younger brother. So we'll go with that one. And for this one now, we're all ready to go for Frankfurt against Monchengladbach. Frankfurt aren't quite as strong as they were last season with Jovic and that moving on. But still a very good side in Borussia Monchengladbach. If they turn it on, they can play some really attractive football. Got some really good players in their team as well. I'm looking forward to this one. Ginter in there as well. Jan Sommer in goal for Gladbach. It's gonna be a really good game. I'm looking forward to it. Ladies and gents, let me know what your score predictions are. Jack's going 3-1 for Monchengladbach. No, sorry, I'm reading this one wrong. Where is it? Where's Jack's one gone? Jack's gone 3-1 Monchengladbach. Yes, Doug's gone 2-1 Monchengladbach. Zypha's back. Hello, buddy. How are you? Can't wait to see those fans send Gabriel. Yeah, this is the stadium, isn't it, where they've got the cardboard cutouts, which is class. I think it's today's game, isn't it? It is this one that the cardboard cutouts are going to be there live for us, which is brilliant. I mean, it's going to make it really interesting. Well, hello there. It's gone for a 3-2 win for Gladbach. Brian Morrissey's going for a 3-1 away win as well. Nobody giving Frankfurt the home win today, ladies and gents. Colo, Turri and Tammy Abraham in attack. Not quite. Colo. No, not quite Colo. It's a different Turri, and definitely ain't Tammy Abraham either. Are the cardboard cutouts not in Gladbach's ground? I was sure it wasn't Gladbach's ground, and I was sure it was for the game against Borussia Dortmund, because I remember seeing some Dortmund fans in the away end who'd sent or paid for some cardboard cutouts. So I think you're right, Connor. Casper said he got his prediction right with Dortmund. Nice one. Well in. 2-2, Martin said over on Hot Mic. Zach's going for a 2-0 win for Gladbach. Hello, Zach. Welcome to you, buddy. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking forward to our second watch-along of the day with just a little break in between. And then we'll be back tomorrow as well for the Bayern Munich game. And then on Monday, we'll be back for the Leverkusen game. So you're going to be sick of us. Stephen Booker said, yes, the fans pay a small fee to have them put there. It's class. I think the money goes to charity as well, but it's a really good initiative. Great idea. Really like it. So Cartel's gone for 2-0 for Gladbach. Jack said, can't wait for the Premier League to be back. Just want to see the Hendo shuffle. Scotty over on Hot Mic's going for 1-0 to Gladbach. Zach, as I said, is going for a 2-0 win for Gladbach. 7 minutes to go to kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Boya is in the house. How are you, sir? Always a pleasure. Gonna get Anthony and Sophie on for a stream really soon as well. United fan and a Leicester fan and a Liverpool fan. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing, because we're all really nice people and we're going to have some fun when they come on. United fan here said, Khalif, how are you, mate? Or Khalaf, excuse me, sir, if I mispronounced your name. Welcome, lovely to have you with us. Leicester fan opinion said, watching out for Bailey as a Leicester fan. Yeah, Leon Bailey's a good prospect for sure. Somebody who hasn't been used to his full potential yet, but he's a very good player. Lots of pace. Isn't he a Jamaica international, if my memory serves me correct? Bargain at €19, said Stephen Booker. Mbappe will come to Liverpool no matter what. Yeah, I don't think he will, Billy. I'd love him to come, but I can't see Mbappe at Liverpool, man. It's just too much money. It's ridiculous. And Bailey plays for Leverkusen, so that'll be Monday night as well. So yeah, Leon Bailey, a little bit underutilised at Leverkusen. Sometimes comes on late in games, can change it. Very pacey, wide forward. But yeah, Monday night for that one. So join us. We will be covering Leverkusen. Phil the Goat Jones, Virgil van Flop. Okay, mate. Even the most ardent of United fans, and I must understand that that's fucking ridiculous. Virgil van, best player in the damn world, against Phil. I make strange faces. Me balls come out Jones. Not really a competition there, to be fair. Big Gob. And I'm calling him Big Gob because literally that's his name. It's just not me slagging him off. Raymond said he is Jamaican. He's from my country. Billy said, is everybody okay? I'm tickety-boo, Billy. Hope you are as well. We are, 5 minutes away from kickoff in Frankfurt. So again, looking forward to another good game. What BT channel's the game on? BT Sport 1. Patrick Sane won is the game earlier on. They just followed straight on with it. Havertz also on Monday. Good shout that from Scotty. Kai Havertz, somebody who I know not a lot of Liverpool fans hold in high esteem. He, along with Houssem Aouar, are two players that I would happily have one of to join the club. Sorry, I don't know what's going on here. My phone's lighting up like a Christmas tree. Connor, it's always distracting. There's always something going on. I don't know what's going on. Sorry. Farrell's in the house. Fist bump time. How are we, Dave? Boom. Love it. Welcome. Frankfurt playing the 4-5-1 system, said Casper. I do, whenever someone sends a super sticker, I do like to try and mimic the thing. So, what are my predictions? 2-2. Do you know what I'm going for? I'm going for Desmond on this one, mate. I'm going for a 2-2. Gladbach will win 3-2, said Billy and Bethany Games. Who's playing tomorrow? Tomorrow is Bayern Munich. And who are Bayern Munich playing? Let me just double check that one for you, mate. I keep forgetting. I actually was asked this earlier on. 1 second. It is the late kick. Union Berlin, mate. Union Berlin. And it's a 5 o'clock kickoff tomorrow. We'll be starting about 4:45. John Hamilton's going for a 1-0 win to Frankfurt. What have we got? Brian was just letting me know about Union Berlin. Thank you, Brian. Saving my ass as always, mate. What do we think of the new layout, by the way? Do we like it? I like it. I'm still getting used to it. Yeah, I'm still getting used to all this. I'm going to try and move this forward a smidgen. See how that works. 1 second. Bear with me, folks. And now I'm going to try and change the camera angle a little bit so I can lean that back. Bear with me. There's all a little bit of trial and error as we try to get into the most comfortable sitting position. There we go. Just to be the outlier. What have we got, Farrell? Who are you going for? A draw. Gladbach to win 2-0, said Harvey. What else we got? Welcome to everybody, by the way, on both platforms. Although I'm not sure what's gone up on Hot Mic. Something has happened at the minute. But look, ladies and gents, we will be getting it sorted. So please do jump over, download that Hot Mic app. Boom. We're getting the viewers back up. It's been fixed. Thank you. Yes, please do download that Hot Mic app, ladies and gents. There is still time to go before the game kicks off. We're really close to hitting towards 1,800 viewers or 1,800 followers on there. The app, there is a link in the description. It's completely free for you guys to download. The beauty of the Hot Mic app is that it allows you to sync up your viewing experience. So let's say you're watching the game on BT and you've gone out and you've made yourself a cup of tea and you paused it. If you come back in, you click on the Hot Mic app, you download it from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, you open it up, it asks you for your invite code, put in Anfield, all capital letters, all the one word obviously. Then it'll ask you to follow us, click on that. Then it'll give you a list of the games, click on the game you want to watch, which in this case will be Frankfurt versus Monchengladbach. Go in there then and a big sync button will appear on your screen. Sync spelled S-Y-N-C. It listens to your television when you hit that button, and it knows at what point you are watching the game. Boom, it's good to go. So hit that sync button, it listens to your TV, lower down your television volume, and then you're good to go. Air commentary will be playing through your mobile device, whether that be your phone, your tablet, your soundbar, your Bluetooth speaker, and you don't have to listen to boring TV commentary. You get our fan commentary over on Hot Mic. Class. So yeah, jump over there, and it helps the channel out as well. The app is free to use, it's ad free, it's got a live chat function on there, a tipping function, a sharing function, everything you need for your football content. Are you doing Bayern tomorrow? Yes, Jadon, we will be doing that, mate. We'll be starting at about 4:45 tomorrow, my friend. Harvey said it feels good to be back, doesn't it? It really does, mate. It really, really, really does. Let's see if we can get ourselves to 1,800 Hot Mic followers by the end of this stream, ladies and gentlemen. It'd be a nice way to kick back football, wouldn't it? Be a nice way to get live football back. The teams are out on the field now, and we will be ready to go momentarily. Let me just make sure I have the clock and everything set up at my end for it to go. Nice. I'm looking forward to this one. The teams are on the screen, as you can see in front of you, ladies and gentlemen. Trapp, Ndika, Islanker, Sau, Dost, Kostic, Hintiger, Kamada, Rode, Toure and Abraham for Frankfurt. Gladbach, Sommer, Strobel, Thuram, Playa, Lehner, Hoffman, Bensabini, I probably mispronounced that name, Ginter, Elvedi, Neuhaus and Embolo. They're the starting 11s for both sides. Chris Taylor says, hey, more football. Yes, mate, more football. Cannot wait. No stopping Craig now. Football is back. Absolutely, Michael. I am going to be all over the shop. Going to be in everybody's face. Going to be doing every watch along of every game. Might as well call us the Bundesliga agenda, mate. Diesel's in the house. How are you, my friend? Lovely to see you, sir. I hope you're keeping well. Diesel, part of Claude and the Bansters, another great channel on Hot Mic. Please do go over and give them a follow as well. But most importantly, Diesel, Claude, Terry, three very good friends of Anfield Agenda. Three people that we're proud to call friends, and I hope you're all keeping well, mate. Jack said, absolutely love the layout. Will the Coke can be replaced by the Premier League trophy? The Coke can won't, but the European Cup will, mate. Once we have the old Premier League trophy secured, I've got myself an actual real replica ordered of the Premier League trophy, so I'm waiting for that one. Much like I have the Premier League or the Champions League trophy replica, I do have one for the Premier League. Right, we're about to get underway. Frankfurt playing from right to left, I think, in the first half. Right, we're underway. Frankfurt immediately go long. Look for that ball right hand side. As we like to say on the channel, going long's a decent thing to do from a kick out. Connor said, I probably mispronounced that one as if you pronounce all the others flawlessly. Mate, we both know that I am multilingual. I can mispronounce things in any language. Oh, jom. Right, game's underway. Ball out right hand side. Monchengladbach on the attack straight away. Weird not seeing Monchengladbach in their white and green kit. Strike, goal, 1-0, boom. Game's only on less than a minute. We have a goal already. Number 14, who's that? Plea, whichever way you want to pronounce it. 1-0 Gladbach. We could be in for a goal fest here, ladies and gents. Sit back, strap in, relax and enjoy. It's 1-0 already. Christ almighty, that was quick. Gotta get the away score checked already. 1-0 to Gladbach. Lovely ball over the top. Little ball in behind. Good footwork. Rolls it out right hand side. Strike across the keeper. Finds the far post. Bang. 1-0. Less than a minute gone. Couldn't ask for a better start to the game, ladies and gents. Ooh, I have missed Craig's watch along, said Malcontent. Well, they're back, baby. They're back. Hi, Craig, Chelsea fan here. Hope you're okay. Lovely to see you, Max. I'm doing really well, thank you, buddy. I hope you and your family are all healthy, safe and well. Lovely to have you in with us. Bailey said 40 seconds gone. Yep, 40 seconds and a goal already. We're in for a treat. This is going to be a good one. Right, Frankfurt kick back off and they're back underway. Loads of people predicted, and maybe rightly so, beforehand predicted a Monchengladbach away win. Let's just wait and see. They've got off to a great start. JM said, how was quarantine? Boring as mate. That's how quarantine has been. But it is what it is, pal. You got to do it, don't you? Doug said, what a start. Belter of a start, Douglas. Again, ladies and gentlemen, please do go over, check out that Hot Mic app. If you haven't done so already, we really appreciate your support on there. It's a free app to do. Download the app, put in the code Anfield, ANFIELD, all capital letters, and give us a follow on there as well. Really helps out the channel. We get a little financial incentive, and it's free for you guys to use. Right, that was fast, said Zaplum. What a name, Zaplum. Love it. Right, what else have we got? Werner poor, to be fair. Well, I mean, if he has a few poor games and they want to sell him, we'll happily take him. Who's playing tomorrow? We've already gone through that one. Are we actually up on Hot Mic? Am I getting the right numbers here? Maybe they can get as many Dortmund today because fast as hell, said Willow. Went for a piss and I missed a goal, said Will. Hello there. That's your fault. Do you know what, mate? If you had Hot Mic and you had have paused the television and you went for that pee and you came back and unpaused it, not only would my commentary still have been in sync, but you wouldn't have missed a goal. So there you go. That's the beauty of Hot Mic. As Craig kicks his own camera. Gotta stop kicking the camera, Craig. You're up on Hot Mic, said Gabrielle. Thank you. I just needed to check that one, mate. Thank you. I just didn't know if we were or not, so thank you for letting me know about that one. How was Werner today? Not great by the looks of it, mate. I mean, they drew 1-1, came from 1 goal down. Gladbach now have the ball left-hand side. Ball roll back in. Great start for them. They're going to be full of confidence. 4 minutes gone. Frankfurt 0, Borussia Monchengladbach 1. Where do you see Minamino fitting in? Jones and Werner coming, said Blue. As an impact sub, probably, and maybe some cup games. I mean, it's very difficult to say because it's a very difficult 11 to break into. But, like I say with Werner and that, there will need to be rotation. And our midfielders will need to be rotated. And with the AFCON coming up as well, Takumi Minamino gives Klopp more attacking options. If we bring in Werner, then that's more on top of that. So it's all love, it's all good in my eyes. Boya said 1-0 down already, just like watching Puel for Leicester. Happier days for you guys these days, mate. So all good. Right, hopefully Liverpool can bring in a world-class central attacking mid this summer, said Weiss. We've been linked with Hussein Mouar, mate. I'm sure you know that. I was speaking to James Pearce about that the other day. He said he was unaware of Liverpool being interested in him, but David Maddock of the Mirror had said that he believed Liverpool were interested in Hussein Mouar. So, I mean, even the journos don't know, and you know, they're the ones that have the closest links to the club, so we'll all just have to sit back and wait and see. I skipped back and it was 37 seconds, said Billy. There you go. Right, free kick to Gladbach now. Time to get a chance to get a ball into the box. Frankfurt holding a high line about 5 yards ahead of their 18-yard box. Ball in. Flicked on. Wide. That'll be a goal kick. Hopefully Liverpool bring in a world-class mid. Done that one. Kevin Trapp used to be at PSG. Yep, that's him. Same guy. Who was he at before that? He was in... Was he at Frankfurt? He was in Germany before he went to Paris Saint-Germain, and then he's back in Germany. But yeah, that's definitely him. 1,781 over on Hot Mic. Thank you. We only need 19 new followers over there, ladies and gents, to hit 1,800. So if you are enjoying our streams, please do jump over and download that Hot Mic app. I'd really love to hit 1,800 with the day that's in it, with football being back. And again, if you're watching us on YouTube, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. We'll be covering the game tomorrow, Union Berlin against Bayern Munich. On Monday night, we'll be doing Leverkusen's game. On top of that, we're going to have my man Expressions coming on for a chat soon. We are going to have Miguel Delaney of The Independent, the chief football writer for The Independent. We're going to have an interview with him. We're going to be talking with... Who else did I say we've got lined up? Mark Goldbridge is going to be coming on for a chat in the near future as well. And I'm working on a couple of more. It's 2-0 to Gladbach. 2-0 already. I love the celebration. Love it. Well in. Always happy for a good celebration. They're not touching each other, but Thuram has made it 2-0 to Borussia Mönchengladbach after only 7 minutes. Absolutely great start for them. 2-0. Love it. 2-0. Right, don't knock the camera this time, Craig. Don't knock the camera. 2-0. Told you there'd be goals in this one. Defence optional. Love that, Johnny. Good comment, mate. Yeah, 2-0. Frankfurt need to get their finger out. I love the celebration. Like, nobody touching each other but a happy dance. 2-0 anyway, nonetheless. Only 7 minutes gone. Thuram with the goal. 7th goal of the season. And Gladbach immediately straight back in possession. Free kick taken quickly. Gladbach looking to move things very quickly indeed. Gladbach playing the ball through midfield. Going backwards under pressure. Keep the comments coming, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure if I'm getting fake numbers over on Hot Mic or if it is really that quiet. But from my end, Hot Mic seems to be, I don't know, either quiet or dead. One or the other. If you're on Hot Mic, let me know on YouTube if you're on there as well. Because on my end, I don't know if there's something up on it, but it's really, really, really quiet. This will be Bayern tomorrow. I'm calling Lewandowski hat-trick, said Jadon 12. There's a Plum said, by the way, I'm live gamer, I just changed my name. Cool. Always good to know, mate, because, yeah, sometimes people change the name and I'm like, these comments seem familiar. Joanne said 1782 followers on Hot Mic. Thank you, Joanne. I was looking at the viewer count, though. It seems very, very, very low. Even our comment section is dead on Hot Mic, so maybe, I don't know, maybe no one's on there. I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking. If you are on Hot Mic and you're of YouTube open as well, let me know. Because I'm not sure if there's an issue on Hot Mic or if I'm just getting wrong numbers. Right, corner. Right hand side now to Frankfurt. Ball into the box, deep to the back post. Header, wide. Referee points. It'll be another corner, this time out on the left hand side. Doug said one thing that he hasn't missed is VAR. I'm with you, buddy. Fuck VAR. 1 month from now, we'll be cheering on the Liverbirds. Fingers crossed, Carl, mate. Fingers crossed. Seriously, fingers crossed. Alex said he's on Hot Mic. 26 listed. It's shown 2 to me. So I'm not getting any comments or anything on Hot Mic at the minute. So I've got no idea. I can't see any comments or anything like that. I can see me on there, but the chat I can't see. So if you're on Hot Mic and you're commenting, I'm not ignoring you. On my end, I don't know what's going on, but I can't see it. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to close down Hot Mic and do it again. So 1 second. 1 second, ladies and gents. If you're on Hot Mic, I'll be back in 2 seconds. How can I refresh this? What if I just do this? Will that refresh Hot Mic for me? Connor said I'm in the wrong chat. Right. Okay, let me close this down. I'm going to re-go on Hot Mic. Bear with me. I'm going to launch live again. So anyone that's with us on Hot Mic, give me 2 seconds. Okay, we're nearly there. Sorry, guys. There we go. I'm back. Nice. Sorry. Now we're back. Cheers for everyone for letting me sort that out. That's my bad. There was yeah, I don't know what went on, but we're back on Hot Mic and we're live now. Nice. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. There's 33 viewers on there. Yes, apologies, that's my bad. 34 now. I hadn't refreshed. The chat's open now. All good to go. Thank you for bearing with us. Right. You guys didn't deserve to get out of the Champions League. It's all because of stupid Adrian, said Zaif. Look, it was tough to take, Zaif, no doubt in it, mate. Adrian's fuck up was monumental, but it is what it is. We're out. Fair play to Atleti. They went through. Wish them all the best. Right, here we go. Joanne's on hot mic. Hello, Joanne. Great to have you back. We're all good. We're all live. Good. See, I think some people are having a few issues with syncing on hot mic. Let me try at my end. So I'm going to turn off my mic for 1 second, ladies and gents, so I don't get done for copyright. So bear with me for 1 second. Right, my mic's back, sorry. The only reason I turned off my mic there for a second was YouTube would do me for copyright if I even had 2 seconds of match audio. So, refresh hot mic, anyone that's on there now, and I think it should be better for you because I've synced at my end as well. Right, what have we got, ladies and gents? I'm on hot mic, Craig said. Kevin, thank you. Really appreciate your support, Kevin, mate, and everyone else that is on hot mic with us. If you are, please do hit that follow button. Help us get to 1800 on this stream. It would be amazing. I usually just pause my TV for 10 seconds for hot mic and then sync it, said Harvey. If it works, mate, thank you. And a good tip for anybody else out there. That Frankfurt shirt is horrible. It is fucking horrendous. You're right, mate. It's horrendous. But then again, I'm not a massive fan of that away Borussia Monchengladbach shirt either. I do like the home one. The home one's nice. Why are you so honest? Scholes is 10 times better than Henderson. Scholes doesn't play football anymore. Jordan Henderson does play football. Why am I so biased? I'm a Liverpool fan. So firstly, Brandon, mate, if you're going to try and troll me, which you're clearly trying to do, learn to fucking spell the word bias before you come in, mate, trying to look like a dickhead. Because you've succeeded in looking like a dickhead, Brandon. We've accomplished that, so check that box. But it's spelled bias, mate. And again, Paul Scholes can kiss my ass. So again, if you don't like what I have to say, Brandon, you know where the door is, mate. And like I say to everybody else, we want people in who are here to have fun, have some banter, and understand. If you don't like it, feel free to piss off, mate. No one's keeping you here. It is what it is. You say you don't care, Princess, but you're in my chat commenting. So clearly, we're in your fucking head, Brandon. And if you don't like it, mate, just fuck off. Simple as. Nobody's keeping you here. Henderson's the best midfielder in the Premier League right now, said Ziplum. Well, look, Hendo's going to be winning the Premier League, and that won't be up for debate, so him and his Paul Scholes ginger love can do one, as far as I'm concerned. United fans are so desperate, constantly need to be in the conversation all the time. I don't get this whole obsession with opposition clubs. I just don't get it. Like, if you don't like Liverpool, fair enough. But just don't come trolling because you've got nothing to say. Like, literally. It's ridiculous. And the fuckers can never spell either. What is it about trolls not being able to spell? Kevin said, good one, Craig. Thank you. Boyfriends on hot mic said, big God Bob. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Bernard said, that's the way to tell him. I just don't get it. Like, one, if you disagree with me, fair enough. Don't watch. Don't like me. Unfollow me. Block me. Do whatever you want. But, like, to come on and spout your Paul Scholes bullshit. Look, here's my honest opinion. I think Paul Scholes was a very good footballer. But he does not belong, in my opinion, in the conversation with Lampard and Gerrard. Them two, in my opinion, were a level above. That's my opinion. If he doesn't like it or other people don't like it, they're fully entitled to their opinion. It is what it is. I called him the Ginger Mark Noble. Right, what I forgot. Needs to be constantly told how pretty she is despite the glory days long gone. I know how far all you've been in your bonnet about United fans and things like that. I get you, buddy. I get you. Right, ladies and gents, let's move on. Anyway, some comments on hot mic. Love the way you work. Thank you, buddy. You love your work. Thank you, Dave. Hot mic's way better, said Yibber. See? Told you guys. Right, anyway, back to the game. 17 minutes gone. Already 2-0 to Gladbach. Frankfurt have a lot of work to do to get back into this one. Gladbach off to the perfect start with a goal inside the first minute and then added a second one. Frankfurt, the home team, though, I mean, they've got to get going. We've seen earlier on Dortmund absolutely battered Schalke, but Frankfurt at home here. I know the crowd isn't there, but still there, Gaff. Frankfurt moving the ball nicely now. Space out on the left-hand side. Ball back. Recycle possession. Still time for them to get back in. I mean, if Frankfurt can pinch the next goal, it's game on. Dortmund still to play Bayern at home. Could be close, said Nastro. Frankfurt got the home speaker advantage, said Boya. Give us some news about the Premier League restart tomorrow. Tomorrow, mate. Monday, sorry. There's a big meeting on Monday. We'll all know more on Monday, mate, when it comes to the potential Premier League restart. It's kind of penciled in for second or third week as things stand in June, but it's fluid and we're going to have to wait and see. Players need to be comfortable, coaches, everybody needs to be comfortable that they're in a safe environment. Colin said, how am I keeping now? I'm doing alright, thank you, mate. Up days and down days, but like everybody else, mate, I'm just trying to get through it. Just keep my head down and get through this situation we're all in. Nearly an equaliser there for Frankfurt. Ball straight across. Nobody there to tap it in. No striker poaching at the far post. Jersey boy, how are you, mate? Lovely to see you in the chat. Henry, by the way, feel free to let people know about the amazing charity stream that you're doing later on, mate. 15 hours, I believe, in aid of the NHS. Please do feel free to let people know about it, mate. And if anybody wants to go across and support Jersey boy in the work that he's doing, raising money with a 15-hour live stream for the NHS. Always applaud anybody, mate, that does stuff for charity. So feel free to let people know about it in the chat. What's my favourite team in the Bundesliga? Dortmund. Gotta be Dortmund, mate. Is it Sietze? I hope I pronounced that one correctly. Yeah, it's gotta be Dortmund, but, you know, with us highly or strongly linked with Timo Werner. Werner watch has been something we've been doing in Leipzig. Who played great football on the Julian Nagelsmann, who, you know, came from Hoffenheim with a good footballing philosophy, implemented it there, and yeah, I mean, Dortmund though, there's just an affinity, isn't there, between Liverpool fans and Dortmund fans, not only because of Jurgen Klopp, but because of You'll Never Walk Alone, and just their amazing support of their club, so it's got to be Dortmund. 10 hours to go, said Jersey boy, but please do go over and support, as I said, it is for the NHS, and it's always good to see people doing great stuff like that for charity. Right, Monchengladbach could be in here for a third. Good save by the keeper. Rebound, strike over the bar. Could have easily been a third there for Monchengladbach. Good save from Trapp. Rebounded back out. Striker has a shot, but it's high, unwide, and handsome. No, it's high, wide, and unhandsome is what Craig was trying to say. Right, goal kick taken short. Frankfurt look to play out from the back. Move it out left hand side. Again, foul, free kick. Frankfurt are rubbish. They lost a lot of their good players. They definitely did lose players. I mean, Jovic and a few others moved on. They've done alright in the Europa League, but no denying they're not the force that they were last season, Evan. It's a good show. Ball spread out right hand side now. Frankfurt looking to get back into this game. They get a throw in. Monchengladbach subs sent out to warm up already. They're moving the ball quickly and with confidence. Dispossessed though, just as I say that. Commentator's curse. Referee blows his whistle. Free kick to Frankfurt. Might be a little bit far out for a shot. About 30 yards out, but you never know. Somebody might fancy it. Elite Chronics said, are you doing the Bayern stream tomorrow? Yes, mate. We'll be live from 4:45. We don't schedule any of our watch-alongs on YouTube for fear of copyright. So we do schedule them on Hot Mic. So as you'll see, it is scheduled on there. But yeah, we will be doing it tomorrow. We'll be starting at 4:45. So make sure you've got your YouTube notifications turned on. And if you are watching for the first time, please do hit that subscribe button, ladies and gents. strike. Save. Good save by the keeper. I got my prediction wrong. Said Zaplum. He went 2-0 to Frankfurt. Oof, good stop that from the keeper. I thought it might have been a bit too far out for a strike, but no, he fancied it and he took it. Werner or Haaland? Look, I think Haaland is an amazing player, mate, that will have a fantastic career no matter where he goes and will be a world beater. Werner is the one that's going to most likely arrive at Liverpool, though. Haaland ain't going to go to Liverpool this summer, let's be honest about it. So, going to go Werner. But Haaland is an unbelievable talent. What have we got? I like the ref that was in the Dortmund game. He made good calls, unlike most of the Premier League refs, said Evan. Don't even get me started, Evan, mate, on Premier League referees. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's one thing I haven't missed about football being away is the shocking standard of refereeing in the Premier League, but it will be back, unfortunately. Hand in the face, yellow card there for Kostic. Doug thinks it was a little bit harsh. I don't know. It's a modern day yellow, I suppose, Doug, isn't it? Right, I'm going to resync Hot Mic. Bear with me 1 second. So, again, 2 seconds. I'm going to resync Hot Mic. So, I'm going to turn off my mic here for 1 second. Now, Hot Mic should be better. If you're not in sync, try it again. Should be back working better. I've resynced my audio just to check and make sure at your end that it's all tickety-boo. Right. Gladbach moving the ball quite quickly. Ball inside. Frankfurt clear. Nice hold-up play. Move the ball out right-hand side. 25 minutes gone. Frankfurt 0. Monchengladbach 2. A goal after just 40 seconds. Bit of space now for Frankfurt on the left-hand side. Ball in, deflected. Still a chance though. Move it out left-hand side again. Another ball in, blocked. Gladbach now in possession. Frankfurt pressing. Gladbach calmly play it out though. Good play there. John, how are you, mate? Hello over on Hot Mic to John. Lovely to see you with us, buddy. Thank you for the support. Ladies and gentlemen, you know I've been banging on about this, but we're so close to 1,800 Hot Mic followers. If you haven't downloaded the app, please do. Zaplum said, doesn't matter if there's bad referees, nothing can stop the Reds from winning the league. At this point, yeah, you're damn right, mate. Once the football is being played, we'll get those 6 points needed and we will lift our Premier League crown. John Hamilton has put not only a link to Hot Mic, which is great, John, thank you. He's also put the sign-up code in there as well in the chat on YouTube, which is, of course, Anfield, all capital letters. Let me get over here. Alexis Sanchez is like Robin Hood, except he robs from the Glazers and gives fuck all to the poor fans. I like that, big God Bob. Well in, mate. That is definitely my type of humour, mate. Love it. More of that, please. Gladbach look very dangerous on every attack, said Johnny Quid. Oh, Jesus Christ. Some are taking a massive chance there. Nearly played the ball straight to Frankfurt attacker but got away with it. Gladbach now in possession, left hand side. All the onus on Frankfurt here to get back into this. Gladbach with a 2-goal lead already. They now one more. This game's pretty much dead. Doug said apparently the SPL is to finish on Monday. I did read that, Doug. I did read that Celtic will be awarded the Premier League, Scottish Premier League crown on Monday, but we'll wait to see what Monday brings, mate. If you are enjoying the stream on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, my friends, and give us a thumbs up as well. Back with Sommer now. He makes me nervous every time he's in possession as a keeper. Spreads it out left hand side. Heavy touch, but well controlled in the end. Referee gives a free kick to Gladbach. Ronnie said, Craig, I think we're alright in midfield. Give Jones a go and concentrate on Werner. We did look, yeah, if you look at our midfielders, Ronnie, I mean, it's hard to argue with you, mate, because we have Hendo, Keita, Fabinho, Gini Wijnaldum, Curtis Jones, Marco Grujic, technically, James Milner. Who else am I missing out on here? I always miss one or two obvious ones. Lallana's moving on, so we can't count Adam Lallana. Takumi, if you want to call him an attacking mid or a wide forward. So yeah, we do have options in midfield, definitely, but it never hurts to have one or two extra, does it? Especially when it comes to the Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, of course. Who, yeah, like Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Curtis Jones are probably the two most attack-minded midfielders that we have, although Curtis Jones can certainly play on the front foot. But I wouldn't mind Hussein Mawar, mate, or Kai Havertz, I've got to be honest. Doug said, I must say I've not missed VAR or Steve McManaman's commentary. I will say nothing on Macca's commentary, but yeah, like VAR, I'm with you. The one thing we get from Oxlade-Chamberlain that I suppose we don't really get from a lot of our other forwards, and we will get this from Naby Keita as time goes on, is that just raw attacking dynamism. Like, he just runs at defenders, gets the ball and runs and has a shot. I love that about Chamberlain, and it's why when he's fit and healthy, I love to see him in the starting 11, because it gives us something a little bit different. Roberto, how are you, mate? Welcome in. Klopp's iceberg white teeth are so white you can see them from the moon. They haven't got a patch on Bobby Firmino's, mate. Bobby Firmino's are like a Colgate shade of white. They're just beautiful. Why are all the bench players all distance when they come on? They wrestle with the ball. Every priority or every precaution has to be taken. So if that's what they've been recommended to do, then that's what they've been recommended to do. We're doing the Monday night game. Will Havertz be playing? I can't answer to whether Havertz will be starting or not, Cameron, but yeah, we are covering the Leverkusen game on Monday night for sure, mate, and I'm looking forward to doing it. Should be a good game of football. How many subs allowed is actually a really good question, because I had seen, Nick, that UEFA had said that they will allow up to 5 subs during specific time periods of games to allow for football to restart, but I think they left it to each individual federation whether they wanted to allow the 5 subs or keep it to the 3. So my understanding is 5 per team, but they can't be used tactically to waste time. I think that they have to be done in certain time periods, but I think it's 5. Craig said, on that mic, allowed 5, Schalke had 4 in the game earlier. Right, Frankfurt, looking the bill from the back, ball through to midfield. Half an hour gone here, Frankfurt 0, Gladbach 2, in our second game of the day on Anfield agenda, or the Bundesliga agenda, if you want to call it that for the time being. Carl said, I'm nervous that 1920 Liverpool won't have the legacy they deserve. They will, mate. I mean, even, once it's done and dusted, once everyone's safe and we get back playing football behind closed doors, this team has been built over a number of years. We've got 2 Champions League finals in a row, won one, lost one. We've got a European Super Cup, we've got a World Club Cup, and we're about to become Premier League champions. This team are building their own legacy, mate, and I don't think personally that will ever be tarnished. There'll always be dickhead opposition fans that think they're funny and will come in and try and put an asterisk beside our league title, but how can you put an asterisk beside a team that were already 25 points clear? It's ridiculous. Elliot said, if we got Werner, Firmino to leave, no. Why would he? Why would we need anybody to leave, Elliot, mate? No. Because we need rotation. So here's my way of looking at this, Elliot. If we bring in Timo Werner, which I hope we do, we have 3 forwards who are what I would class in the elite level of forward, and Divock Origi, who's a really good backup. But we can't play 60-65 games with Bobby Firmino, Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah. We need to have options. That's where Timo Werner comes in. So, no, nobody will leave, because nobody needs to leave. But we do need to add what, in my opinion, another top-notch forward. Now, we've Raheem Brewster, who's on loan at Swansea, but if I'm right in what I believe, he'll go out on loan again next season to get more competition, to get more games, to get himself more goals. So yeah, I think Werner makes sense, and no, nobody will move on. I don't see the need for it. Cameron said Firmino won't leave. He'd be great as an attacking mid behind Salah and Bobby. You mean Salah and Mo, surely. But yeah, he could play in the hole, in behind the front three. But I don't see us really changing formation too much if we bring in Werner. I think a lot of people are assuming we'll go to a 4-2-3-1. I don't know. The 4-3-3 is quite fluid in the way we use it. What have we got? Zive said, Craig, I personally think we'll finish third next season, just a couple of points behind City because we now have Bruno and we're likely to buy Sancho. I mean, look, Bruno Fernandes has had an excellent start for you guys. No denying that, mate. He's had a fantastic impact and looks like a very tidy footballer indeed. There are still some glaring holes in your midfield, if I'm being honest. With regards to attack, it's no secret that you guys are looking for an attacking player. So I do think you need a couple more, and you won't be too far off. I think if you can add... my question is more about the gaffer, your manager and his coaching, than anything else. Werner can play left wing and right wing as well. He started off his career, Elliot, Timo Werner, as a wide forward. Right, Frankfurt, it's an awful ball. They had a chance there. They had a nice attack moment. They had players open left and right, and it was just a shy pass that messed up their attack from Bas Dost. How are we doing? Can somebody give me a hot mic count? Are we getting close to that 1800? I know I'm banging on about it, but it really would make our fucking week if we could get a nice round number. Johnny Quid said Klopp did prefer 4-2-3-1 at Dortmund, but I think that was to accommodate Lewandowski. Yeah, again, look, it's a different set of players. I'm sure he's tweaked his philosophy a little bit as well. Zife said, I personally think Ole is a decent manager. I don't, if I'm being honest, mate. I think he's still too wet behind the ears, still too tactically naive. But look, my opinion to you doesn't matter one bit because I'm not a United fan, so it's only the opinion of United fans I'm sure matter, and his results will speak for themselves. 1784 on Hot Mic. 16 more followers on Hot Mic to go, ladies and gents. So if there's 16 of you amazing people that haven't downloaded that app, please do so and put in the code Anfield. Yellow card here. Referee taking no messing. 10 minutes left in the first half. Do we see any way back into this game for Frankfurt? That seems a bit of a cheap yellow, that, to be fair. If you are on Hot Mic and you're watching right now, I think there's 30 viewers. Please do hit that share button, ladies and gentlemen. Touch on your screen, you'll see a share button. Share it out to social media. It lets the world know that Anfield Agenda are live. It lets the world know that Hot Mic exists. And it also helps us out financially without you guys having to do anything. Why do you think we can leave City this summer? I don't know what the hell that's about. No idea what you're talking about. But what do I think? Why do I think we are? Who do you... Oh, sorry, I read that wrong, Elliot. My bad. Who do I think will leave City this summer? Sané may be the only possibility that I can think of, mate. Bayern Munich heavily interested in him. Other than that, I don't know. Sorry, I misread your question in the first place. Cameron said, do you think the way this season is finished, it'll motivate Liverpool team to just win it again after the season starts? They always do say it's hard to defend the title. So, I've no doubt that with the mentality in that dressing room that they are going to want to go and win it next season again, Cameron. And I've no doubt with the mentality behind Pep Guardiola and that Manchester City team that they're going to want to go out and regain the Premier League crown. Now, a lot, I suppose, could come down to whether Manchester City's European ban gets upheld by the Court of Arbitration for Sport. That will remain to be seen. We'll wait and see what happens there, because if they've no European football, then obviously they can concentrate a lot more on the domestic competitions and play the best players more regularly. So, look, I was wondering how we'd react this season, Cameron, after, losing out on the final day of the season last year to Manchester City, who went on that, I think, 14-game winning streak or 13-game winning streak to pip us to the Premier League title, and fair play to them. But I wondered how we'd react. I mean, yeah, we went and won the Champions League and that was amazing, but they came out right from the start of this season, all guns a-blazing, mate, and we have just gone for it and been phenomenal. Scotty said he's looking forward to watching Bayern tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, look, the Bundesliga is an interesting league, the way it's panning out. It's certainly competitive. Doug says Frankfurt are so wasteful in the final third. They are, mate. They're madly missing Jovic. Do you think Man United reunite and be first in the Premier League next season? No, there is not a hope in hell, in my humble opinion, that Manchester United will win the Premier League next year. Now, will they get better and recruit well in the summer? Yes, fully believe that. But I can't see a way that they challenge next year. I think it's too soon. If they can get a Champions League place this year, which they're in a good position to try and fight for, it will certainly help them attract players. But I just think it's too soon. I can't see past Liverpool and Manchester City next season with the Premier League, if I'm being honest. Haller was better than Jovic, said Nick. I mean, your opinion is your opinion, buddy. Klopp will never allow complacency to set in. We can do it next season as well, said Johnny Quid. Love it, mate. Love it. Craig, I think without your front three, you wouldn't have won the league. Your thoughts? How can I answer that, mate? With all due respect, like you've just said, Craig, without the three best attacking players in the world, you wouldn't have won the league. Well, you can say that about any team in the history of football, mate. Like if Barcelona hadn't had Xavi, Iniesta and Messi, they wouldn't have won anything. If Manchester City didn't have De Bruyne, Aguero, and fucking, I don't know, other Jesus, they wouldn't have won the league. Or Sane. Like, it's just a silly thing to say, mate, because you're basically saying, if you take out the best attack in the world, you wouldn't have won the league. I don't know how to answer it, because it's impossible. We have it. We are going to do it. I don't know what else to say, mate. I'm trying to be nice, because I know you're a nice guy, but it is a bit of an odd one. Never does any harm. Now, I'm not saying he said that this summer, by the way, but he always said bringing in a couple of new additions allows a bit of freshness. It adds a couple of new faces to the group, lets people know that none of them can get lazy or complacent, and new players will come in and be competitive and look to put pressure on. And the more pressure for the players, the better, because they know if they get their opportunity, they need to step up. We've seen it with Joe Matip. When he got his opportunity at centre back, he stepped up and did amazingly well. We're seeing it with Joe Gomez. He got his opportunity, he's stepping up and doing amazingly well. We're seeing it time and time again under Jurgen Klopp. It is one of his best attributes as a manager, mate. Great channel from a West Ham fan. Nick, you're a gent, mate. Thank you. Really appreciate that, buddy. If you're enjoying it though, Nick, please do hit that subscribe button, my friend, and give us a thumbs up as well. Another attack comes to nothing for Frankfurt. Just under 4 minutes left in the first half here. It is Frankfurt 0, Borussia Monchengladbach 2. I love saying the name, Borussia Monchengladbach. It's so much fun. Kevin said, no way will Firmino leave. He wants to end his career with the club. I hope Bobby Firmino's here forever, Kevin. I love him. Bobby is my favourite Liverpool player. I've said it time and time again. Cameron said, tomorrow I was supposed to be in Newcastle watching the Reds in the final game with my dad and my brother. I can't wait for the Reds to be back in action. I'm sorry you can't be there, buddy. I mean, I feel your pain. Myself and Connor were due to be over for the Aston Villa game. We had hospitality tickets for that game. We had our hotels booked, our flights booked. And like everybody else, mate, unfortunately, we missed out on it. It was our one game for this season as well. So I feel your pain, Cameron, but you know, our health is our wealth. So as long as we're all healthy, buddy, I mean, that's the most important thing, really, isn't it? Soldier Boy, or Soldier One. I'm going to call you Soldier Boy, because Soldier Boy, I've been watch me. Yeah. Anyway, Soldier One, welcome, mate, and thank you for saying I look well. Appreciate it. I'm fucking knackered, though. Doing 2 games in a row is tough. Right, we're just 2 minutes shy of half time with 15 minutes to have a chat with you guys. So get your comments ready. Anything you want to have a chat about, please do put it in. Megatronics Geek said, "Hey Craig, just followed you. Love your content. Mbappe 2021. I love what you did there, mate. Push it forward another year. Love it. And thank you for following on Hot Mic as well, mate. It really makes a big difference to the channel. Thank you." Joe said, "Loving the new design for the scoreboard and the lineups. Will you use this during Liverpool games?" Yes. Connor has... I told you guys, Connor was getting shit sorted with college. He had his degree to finish. Soon as he finished, the dude is a machine. Soon as he finished, Mr. Crosby was straight in, getting his creative juice was flowing and changing things up. Expect more nice little tweaks to come along the way. And I'm glad you like it, mate, because I really like it as well. And as always, Connor's work is top notch. We do have a little bit different. There's a slight difference that we'll probably use for Liverpool games, in that the background, where the crests are, will remain the same, but we might go for the red brick effect that we normally use in the background. But everything else should remain the same. So the layout, yes, new scores, all that stuff will probably be the same. Pogba to Juve, maybe. I'd seen a few things. I mean, I think I'd seen what's his name come out and say that he'd like to have him back there. I think Dybala came out and said recently that he wouldn't mind having Paul Pogba back. Bookie said, "Just subscribe to the channel. You are a gent, sir. Welcome to the family. Lovely to have you with us." If anybody wants to become a member of Anfield Agenda, by the way, membership is just 99p a month. Click on that join button and you get use of all the cool emojis that Connor Crosby designed for the channel, which I know you guys won't let me down. You're going to spam the screen with right now. Also, you get the Anfield Agenda logo or badge beside your name, which makes it easier for me to read out your comments. Now, you guys don't see this at your end, but on my end, if you're a member, your name is in green, so it makes it easier to stand out. You also get access to the Anfield Agenda Discord group, which is what we use to chat to our subscribers when we're offline. And as I said, membership's just 99p a month. Ooh, good strike and good save by the keeper. Corner to Gladbach. The referee said 1 minute of additional time at the end of the first half. And yes, look, John Hamilton like a legend. There are some of the emojis, or all the emojis that we've got, and there's more coming. Connor is working away on more emojis as well. Love it. Thank you, guys. Morton, I haven't got a clue about that kid from Crew, mate. I'd be just lying to you if I said that. Right, ball in, header cleared. Referee said, free out, 20 seconds to go. That should pretty much bring us through to half-time, ladies and gents. Again, a lot of work for Frankfurt to do in the second half. Gladbach 2-0 up. Joanne said, "Before you only had Liverpool team names, now you're having both teams." That's a Connor Crosby design, Joanne, again. Half-time, ladies and gents. Let me just stop this clock. Right, where we go. First half clock there. Stop. Half-time in Frankfurt. It is 2-0 to Gladbach. Second half to come. Right, so keep going. Give me your comments. Anything you want to have a chat about. Half-time's the time to do it. Craig, my real last name's Firmino. Do you want some free tickets? Go on, Rob. Sure, why not? There's something that big God Bob wants me to know. Some free tickets on the way to Craigie, oh. Si, senor. Free ticket for this big dancing whore. And my wife must fucking hate me. Some teams just took a nap and didn't wake up yet, said Evil Smacker. It must be difficult, though, to be fair, to get back into the rhythm like that straight away. Must be like starting a new season. Zive said the Bundesliga is a very interesting league. It is. It's a good league, mate. It's a nice competitive league with a good, decent standard of football. Right, I'm going to check the hot mic count to see where we are. I am almost obsessed, ladies and gents, with us hitting that 1800 mark. Right, what have we got? 1 second. Go back across. Do a little checkity check. Refresh. 16. That's all we need, ladies and gents. 16 of you absolute legends to hit that sub or follow button on Hot Mic. Keep going. if you're enjoying the streams, please do hit that follow button. Download the Hot Mic app. Halftime's the perfect way of doing it. Why download the Hot Mic app, I hear you asking? Well, the beauty of the Hot Mic app, as against watching on YouTube, is not only do you get the live chat, but you get a sync function, which means it listens to your television. It knows what point of the game you are. It then syncs up my commentary in tune with your television. You lower down the volume of your TV, and our commentary will play on whatever device you're watching it on. So if it's your phone or your tablet, you can play it through Bluetooth speakers or a sound bar. It's got a tipping function, a sharing function, no trolls, which is great. And it helps us out massively by you downloading that app and putting in the code Anfield. It's completely free. It's available in the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. It is a mobile-only app at the minute, so you can't use it on a desktop. But I hope you don't hold that against me. And please, please, please do download that app, because honestly, it can be the difference between this channel being here next season and this channel not being here next season. That's how big it is for us. Yeah, I mean, lockdown has been difficult. No football has been difficult for everybody. And we have worked really hard not to bring in the likes of betting companies and spam you guys with betting offers to make money or anything along those lines. We've even turned ads off on YouTube for the entire month of May to just give you guys a better viewing experience. So if you want to help out the channel and you aren't in a financial position to super chat or anything, just by downloading that Hot Mic app and putting in that code, you are helping us out financially, and you don't have to do anything. Well, I mean, from a financial standpoint. Right, what have we got? Zive said, I'm going to leave and download Hot Mic. You're a legend, sir. Thank you. Neil said, Craig, I'm sure the club will have a creative idea to celebrate this league title. Yeah, they will, mate. I mean, look, it's two things. One, it's going to be very difficult for people. Like, they're going to want to go and celebrate. I get it. But the most important thing here is that when Liverpool win the Premier League title, people don't congregate around Anfield if that's where we win it, if that's where the game is. Stay, listen to the advice of your local government, or your government, your local officials, police, your health service. Just remember, there will be a time to celebrate it. Celebrate it with your loved ones at home. We'll celebrate it together online. We'll have a virtual party. But don't go to the ground. Listen to the advice that we're being given. This is important stuff. Really important stuff. We want everybody to be safe, and that includes the players, the security guards, the ambulance staff, the TV crews, the substitutes, everyone, the caterers, everybody at the stadium. We want to be safe. Don't go near any ground. Stay away from them. Watch the games live on your television. Join us for watch-alongs. Do whatever. But it's so important, ladies and gentlemen, that we listen and respect the advice that we're being given when the Premier League gets back. I can't stress that enough. Hot Mic, what do I do? I don't know what you mean, soldier. Open up your app on your phone. Let's say I don't know if you're an Android, if you're an Apple user, whatever app store you go to, type in Hot Mic, search like you've said. Open up the app. It'll then ask you for a welcome code, or do you have an invite code? Type in Anfield, soldier, all capital letters, ANFIELD. Then it will ask you, do we want to follow us? Click yes. Then you'll see a list of broadcasters and a list of games. Click on the game. Open up on Anfield Agenda. Then the sync button should appear. If it doesn't, just tap on the screen with my face. Sync button appears. Press on that. Listens to your TV. Syncs it up. You lower down your volume. And then my commentary will come through on your phone or your tablet. And then every time from there on in, you just have to find the game. Click sync. Beautiful. It's class. Can Liverpool win the Champions League and the Premier League next season, said Evil Smacker. It's difficult, mate. I mean, I'd hope we were going to do it this season, if I'm being brutally honest. I did not see that loss to Atletico coming. But yeah, we can do it. This team are capable of anything. Manchester City, another great team who, you know, their participation in Europe is still to be seen. But for next season, but we'll wait and see. But they're capable of it, but it's a very difficult thing to do. Chris Taylor, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, buddy, the newest member of the channel. Lovely to have you with us, mate. Thank you so much for your support. Right, Willow. How are you, Willow? And I hope that life's treating you well, Wendy. I hope everyone is safe and that you're all good. I know that every single Reds fan I know is going to be staying at home, but we're going to be on video call together, said Willow. Beautiful. And we're going to have a virtual party on the channel as well. We're going to be probably using Zoom or something. We're going to be bringing in you guys. We're going to be doing... we want you guys to send us in your photos of you celebrating as well. And we're going to do... why can I never remember what it's called on the channel? Slideshow, where all the photos just come across and we see you guys in different parts of the world celebrating with your loved ones. We'll get some callers. We'll have some fun and we will celebrate Liverpool winning that Premier League title for sure. Billy and Bethany Games, how are you? Welcome back. Willow said, I'm fine, Craig. Love to you all over there. Thank you, Wendy. We're all good as well and healthy and safe, and that's all I can ask at this moment in time. Right, another 45 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen, in our back-to-back watch-alongs today for the Bundesliga. I said we'd be back with a bang. I'm not lying. We are, and I hope you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying being with you guys. Tomorrow, we will be doing the Union Berlin versus Bayern Munich game, starting at 4:45 p.m. Well, the game starts at 5. Our coverage on Hot Mic and YouTube will start at 4:45 p.m. So make sure you've got your YouTube notifications turned on, because we do not schedule watch-alongs on YouTube. And what else we got? Monday then, we're doing the Leverkusen game on Monday night, so I hope you can join us for that one. I think it's a 7:30 p.m. kickoff, so we'll be live at about 7:15. And then I've got so much cool shit coming up for you guys over the next couple of weeks. Expressions is going to be coming on for a chat, which will be fun. Mark Goldbridge is going to pop on for a little chat at some point as well. I'm going to interview Miguel Delaney, the chief football writer for The Independent in the UK. He's going to come on for an interview. That'll be pre-recorded though, so we will put that up on the channel. Who else? I have another interview that I'm working on that I have a yes for, but I just haven't got a time yet. And then on Twitter, we're trying our best to get Jamie Carragher. We're doing everything. We've got everybody we know tagging him and trying to get his attention. So if you are following us on Twitter, please do jump over there. We're running a competition on Twitter, by the way. Thank you to our friends at 3 Retro. We're giving away 2 shirts of your choice from the 3 Retro store. Now, all that you have to do to enter the competition, and it's a beautiful competition, because the reason we're giving away 2 shirts is we want you to tag a friend that you think deserves a treat. So go over to the Anfield Agenda Twitter account, look at our pinned tweet, it's up there. It tells you exactly what to do to enter the competition. All you have to do is retweet the tweet, follow both the accounts, 3 Retro and Anfield Agenda, and then tag in the comment section below somebody you think that deserves a treat. And then the winner will be chosen at random. The competition ends on the 31st of May, and we will send out, with thanks to our friends at 3 Retro, a shirt to both the winner and the person that they've tagged that deserves a treat. And they can go on. They don't have to be a Liverpool fan. They can pick absolutely any shirt that they want. And so can you, from the 3 Retro store. We love the guys at 3 Retro and Score Draw. They have been big supporters of us, going right back from the very start. Danny and the guys over there have been so good to us. I've lost track of the amount of the shirts that we've given away over the last few years. So again, massive love and respect to 3 Retro for the support. Please do go over to the Anfield Agenda Twitter account to check that one out and enter the competition. Why not? 2 shirts, one for you, one for your mate, or one for you, one for your brother, sister, one for you, one for your loved one for you, one for your missus. Why not? All you have to do is enter. It's free to do so. And again, much love to our friends at 3 Retro. And by the way, 3 Retro make licensed products. Like, they're no fly-by-night company. They are, them and Score Draw, parent companies. They make licensed official retro gear. So no fucking cheap shit. It's quality. I've got so many Score Draw and 3 Retro shirts upstairs that you wouldn't believe. Like, I've got at least 10 anyway. And the ones I've bought, by the way, before we ever started working with the guys, I was a fan of their products. They've sent me a couple of freebies over the years, not going to lie about it. Definitely, they've been really good to me. But yeah, their products are quality. Who's winning this match? It's 2-0 to Monchengladbach. Farouk, 2-0. A goal after 40 seconds, mate, and then another goal after about 15 minutes. John Hamilton has put a link in there to the Twitter competition or to our Twitter account. You are a gent, John. Thank you. And Willow said, I can vouch for the shirts. Yes, Willow won one of the shirts in our earlier competitions. So yes, Willow can definitely vouch for the shirts because Willow has got one. And Willow won one. I think, Willow, if I remember correctly, you went for the 83-84. Was that the shirt what you went for? If my memory serves me correct. Did I see my messages on Hot Mic? Sorry, I've been just yapping away here, Zaif, mate. Let me just jump over the hot mic and see if I can see your messages. Let me just scroll up. Yes, there you are. Hey Craig, it's me's live, just followed. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Good looking out and thank you. I hope you enjoy the app. And if you haven't used Hot Mic, there is an ambient crowd noise that they can pump in that you can turn on and off, by the way, behind our match commentary on there, which is cool. Soul just said that just joined Hot Mic as well. Thank you, mate. These things make the world of difference to us. I hope you guys used the sign-up code Anfield as well when you did so. All capital letters. Thank you. Really makes a world of difference to us. Brian said, I believe I have one too. I don't think the shirt you have, Brian, if it's the one that I'm thinking of, is a 3 retro one. I don't think, but I could be wrong. Do you reckon they'll keep the lead? They've looked the more dangerous, Farouk, to be honest, mate. I mean, Frankfurt have had chances going forward, but they've been very wasteful. I know it's a cliche, buddy, but the next goal is important than this one. If Monchengladbach get it, it's game over. If Frankfurt get it, it's game on. You never know. Willow said, quality shirt, and I'm going to order a couple more. Prices are great too, not expensive at all. No, generally about between 20 and 30 quid for a shirt on 3 retro. Usually about 25 quid. I think that's about the average price. And usually, if we hit the guys up at 3 retro, they'll give us a discount code. So Willow, if you are going to order a couple of shirts, let me know on Twitter. Hit me up in the DMs, and I'll get on to Danny. I'll probably get you a 10% discount code or something, Willow. Right, we're minutes away or moments away from the second half. And again, thank you to everyone for staying with us for our second watch-along of the day here on Anfield Agenda. It's class. I'm loving it. Football's back, and it's back with a bang. I'm going to try and keep up to date with all the comments. So let me scroll. There we go. No problem, Wendy. No problem whatsoever. Right, does anybody believe that we're going to get a comeback from Frankfurt in the second half? Because I've got to be honest, I can't see it. Well, hello there. Said I can see Gladbach scoring 1 or 2 more and putting this game to bed. Right, we're ready for the second half. Let me get set up with the clock. And we will be good to go. 45 more minutes. As I said, don't forget, ladies and gents, tomorrow, 4:45 p.m. we're going to be live with Union Berlin against Bayern Munich. And then on Monday night as well, big game on Monday, Leverkusen in action. We'll be covering that one. Who is it Leverkusen are playing again? I keep forgetting. Right, Monday night, who are they playing? Werder Bremen, so that's going to be a good game. Rashika, we can watch him as well for Werder Bremen. Azzy, thank you for the super chat, mate. Said, looking great, Dortmund are class. Do I enjoy the league? Yes, I've always enjoyed the Bundesliga, mate. It's a very high quality, high standard, high technicality, or league full of high technical quality, I should say. Yes, and it is no accident that so many English clubs are now looking to the Bundesliga for recruits, because the league is producing some quality young talent. And as we've also seen more English players, or young English players, gone over there to take a chance now. Jadon Sancho, the prime example. Right, second half about to get underway. Teams coming out of the tunnel. Big 45 minutes to go. Thank you for everyone for staying with us. We're closing in on that 1800 Hot Mic followers. Hopefully we'll get there by the end of the day with your support. And yeah, let's see what happens in the second half. I am going to absolutely just crash tonight, because doing 2 watch-alongs in a row, my voice is going to be screwed. Bundesliga have always been good at producing good young talent. Said, well, hello there. As he said, thanks for the answer. Pleasure, mate. Thank you for the super chat. All these little bits make the world of difference, mate, to a channel like ours. Frankfurt should never have sold Jovic. I know he hasn't been that great at Real Madrid, but he's a good player for Frankfurt. I agree. I never understood that move for him. I think I can understand the allure of a club like Real Madrid for sure, but I think he would have been better off moving elsewhere. Silva about to come on now for Frankfurt. They're going to make a change. They're going to take off Sau and bring on Silva. So first change of the game for them. Right, let me get ready for the second half, ladies and gents. Sit back, relax and enjoy. Gladbach have a 2-goal lead. They are playing from right to left in the second half. Just waiting for the referee's whistle and we'll get underway. Right, here we go. Second half underway. You know Frankfurt need to score next. That'll be... I've been hammered home to them by the gaffer. FPL said, how am I? I'm very good, thank you, mate. Great to see your VPL FIFA custom tactics or system tactics. I'm good, buddy, thank you. Craig, will I swap Mo Salah for Haaland? Oh, that's a difficult one, you know. Nobody's ever asked me that before. They've always asked me would I swap him for Mbappe, but would I swap him for Haaland? Oh, God, that's a difficult one. I'm probably going to be 50-50 on the fence. I may lean to yes because of his age and the longevity of his career. And I think, you know, there's no doubt he's going to be an absolute superstar. So, it's a tough one. Let me put it to the chat. What do you guys think? Would you swap Haaland for Salah? Bearing in mind Salah's 27 years of age now. It's a good question. My video froze. What can I do? Refresh. Just hit the refresh button, mate. Or drag it down and pull it up if it's on your phone. Little piece of paper there for Gladbach. Little note. Little tweak. Soldier said no. Brian said yes. John Hamilton said yes with regards to that Haaland Salah thing. I mean, just the age profile alone. Knowing that he's, 8 years younger? And you could get 5-6 years out of him. And if he moved on, still get a massive fee. From a business perspective, it would be very intriguing. I can understand people that are saying not yet. I absolutely get where you're coming from. But if it was a now or never thing, I guess is kind of where this would be interesting. How would we fit him in? We find a way, mate. We'll always find a way. Buy Haaland instead of Werner. They're not going to sell him, Neil. He's only just gone there, mate. He's there half a season. I mean, there's no rush for young Haaland. If I'm representing him, I'm telling him, stay a season or two at Dortmund. The big moves are always going to be there for you. Just take your time. I've said the same. If I was advising, let's pick somebody out of the Premier League as an example. James Maddison. If I was advising him, I'd say stay at Leicester, mate. Do another season there. Big moves are still going to be there. Big clubs are still going to come after you. Leicester probably going to be in the Champions League. There's no rush. These players have been hopefully advised by very good, knowledgeable people with their best interests. Right, Frankfurt, chance. Oh, they've wasted it, but they've got a corner out of it. Kamada with a good opportunity. Just, picked the wrong option. It's gone out for another corner. Chris said he'd want Haaland plus 30 million. Ball in. Ricochet. And it drops. Jan Sommer comes and collects. Brian said Haaland's going to be vying for Mbappe for the best player in the world for the next generation of players if they both keep going. Yeah. No argument for me, mate, about that. Isaac said Salah is better than Haaland, but age-wise, yes. See, that's the thing, isn't it? Like, we have prime Mohamed Salah right now. Like, in his peak. But... And Jan Agafjortov said this. One of Alex Ferguson's biggest strengths as United manager was knowing when to move players on at the right time, getting the right fees for them, and being able to build your second squad. And I just wonder, that's not going to happen. I mean, this is a big hypothetical situation, but you'd have to think about it, wouldn't you? Joanne said, look at Milner, he's the GOAT. He is. Jimmy Milner, what a man. Benjamin Button of football, Joanne. Sancho or Salah, said Colin McAteer. Salah for me in that one. I mean, again, you've got the age profile of Jadon Sancho, and I always take these things into account because having a player that still has, and Sancho probably still has, 12 years in his career ahead of him, 13 years, whereas Salah may have 6, maybe. So, it's a tough one. But now I will keep Mo in that scenario. Haaland or Mbappe are the two that would really make me think, though. And thank you for all the questions on Hot Mic as well, by the way. 50 minutes gone. Still Frankfurt 0, Gladbach 2. Hasn't Haaland got a clause for 50 million? I don't know. I think there is a clause in his contract, Neil. I think you're right in that one, but I don't know what the figure is. Any players you think is any good out of these German teams? Yes, Timo Werner, Kai Havertz. There is a lot of good talent in the Bundesliga, mate. I mean, you've got Jadon Sancho. You can look at Leipzig. There's another 2 or 3 players there. You've got Upamecano, who's a quality centre-back at Leipzig. You've got a good collection of decent goalkeepers as well in the Bundesliga if you're looking for a good backup. There's some good young centre-backs in the Bundesliga. You've got Jonathan Tah at Leverkusen as well. Leon Bailey, a nice fast winger at Leverkusen. There's no shortage of young talent, and it's why so many clubs are looking to the Bundesliga, made for players. One thing that's important to remember about young Haaland, by the way, is it was always his dream to play in the Bundesliga. So he's probably going to want to stay there for a few seasons and do well at Dortmund. I mean, a club that will be challenging, a club that will be playing the Champions League. Frankfurt now in possession. Space on the right hand side. Nice little ball moved out right now. Kamada switches it out all the way to the right hand side. Ball in. Header. It's a little bit behind him. Couldn't really direct it and it's gone wide. Goal kick. Gladbach. Brian said, sell Salah and Mane, buy Mbappe and Haaland and pay them both $1 million a week and dominate for 10 years. Football manager styley. Craig, imagine if prime Stevie G was in this Liverpool team. Somebody put up a video on Twitter yesterday, mate, of Steven Gerrard. It was just one game in the Champions League against Arsenal. And just the highlights of his one game. That one game. Just looking back at Stevie G spraying balls around and just how damn good he was. Man, him in the hole behind this front three with Henderson and Fabinho behind him, or Genie and Fabinho, or Genie and Henderson, or whatever. It would be just unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable. We can but dream though, unfortunately. Big goal. The next one in this game, ladies and gents. Whoever gets it, it's either game over or game on. Free kick to Monchengladbach now, out on the right hand side. Oh, bit of an elbow there. Bit of an elbow to the face. Now, there was a bit of a dodgy yellow in the last game for a similar thing. So, you know, consistency, you would have expected the ref to go to the pocket there and bring out a yellow. Who would I rather sell? Firmino, Mane, Salah? None of them, Joe. Yeah, I don't like to talk about selling any of our front three because let's enjoy them while they're here. I suppose we do have the beauty of not needing to sell them because they're all on new long-term deals. So, none is the answer, mate, because I want them all here because I love the three of them. Well, hello there, said Frankfurt. Better in the second half. Somebody else mentioned that a minute ago as well. Johnny said Frankfurt got off to a better second half. Anthony said that's the big thing, knowing when to change the playing staff. You have to renew it. That's the way it is. Yeah, you've got to build your second team as well, or your second squad. And yeah, Klopp was going to be here to 2024. So again, 4 more years of Klopp. It's just all looking good for Liverpool, isn't it? And then you look at the younger players in their squad as well, like Trent, Gomez, Harvey Elliott, who none of us have spoken about yet, by the way. Especially when we've been talking about forwards and attacking players. That kid's going to be an absolute superstar. Curtis Jones, Sepp Vandenberg, Kylian Hoover, all unbelievable young talents. And that's before you look at the likes of Robbo, who's still relatively young. Sorry, I got distracted with something at the game there. Yeah, we've just got a pretty damn well-balanced squad with experience and youth. So you'd rather we keep Mo for the rest of his career and he finishes with us, or cash out on him at some point? Cash out, Chris. I would keep him for one more year and then sell him. That's I've been very open about this for a long time. I think one of the front three will move on after next season. And I think if I was to guess which one would be most likely, I would guess at Mohamed Salah. And it is just a guess, mate. He's always struck me as somebody who thinks that maybe there's one more move in his career, or the brand can be extended a bit more, if you get where I'm coming from. And I wouldn't hold that against anybody. But genuinely do think one more year and maybe a move. That's just my opinion. Can Sheffield United make the Champions League? I think it's one step too far for them, but if they can get into the Europa League even, mate, in their first season of the Premier League, I mean, what a job Chris Wilder is doing there. 10 minutes into the second half here in Frankfurt still. Gladbach leading by 2-0. Ball over the top. He's good, isn't he? That number 10, who is he again? Thuram, he's strong. Big, strong lad. Still Gladbach, waiting for support. Switches left hand side. Straight to the defender who nods it back to Trapp. Frankfurt looking better now, but not great, said Charlie. Martin said it's a bit iffy, sinking. Give it another bash, mate. If not, just refresh and try again. But I don't see any. I need to know what you're watching it on, Martin. So, are you watching it on BT, mate? Are you watching it on? Is it on Fox in America, or are you watching it on a stream? If you get where I'm coming from. Craig, the people who want football with fans or no football don't understand the problems. Yeah, you can't throw 50,000 people inside a stadium, mate, in the current climate. You're right, it's madness. People's health and safety needs to be top priority. And I don't know when football fans will be back inside stadiums. That's not for me to say. I mean, there's medical experts working around the clock trying to sort out vaccines and stuff, and we will just have to wait and see. But we all want football fans back inside stadiums, but when it's safe for everyone to do so. Right, let me check. Can somebody give me a hot mic count and see if we've finally gotten to that 1800 or if we've inched a little bit closer towards it? What's your opinion on League 2 being cancelled? Yeah, I read that yesterday, Charlie. Am I right in saying League 2 was cancelled? The promotion places were sorted. They're still going to do the playoffs, but no relegation. I think the no relegation thing still has to be ratified, Charlie, if my memory serves me correct. But yes, they did vote to end the league campaign. The teams that were in the promotion places will go up. The playoffs, I think, will take place, but there is no relegation as things stand, from my understanding of it. Free kick to Monchengladbach here. 1786 on Hot Mic. Thank you, Joanne. Just need 14 of you legends to download it. 14 and we're there. And we're at 1800. We still have what? Half an hour to go. So 14 people download Hot Mic and put in that code Anfield. Boom. And you have made this bald Irishman's week. Charlie said relegation's yet to be confirmed. Naughty boy Silva. Naughty, naughty. Would I take Thuram as a backup? No. No, I wouldn't. I don't think he's anywhere near good enough for us. I mean, we've got Divock Origi as a backup. We need to be bringing in somebody who can come in and rotate in when needed. A Timo Werner type player. Jadon Sancho type player. Somebody of that ilk who can be interchanged with our front three to give them a rest. 1787 said John Hamilton. 13 away. Love it. Can we get there? I love these little can we moments. I mean, yeah, if you don't get there, it's fucking disappointing. But hey, what can you do? all we can do is holler and let you guys know how important it is for us to actually... It makes a massive difference to the channel. Massive. Right, Gladbach playing around. Still no goals in the second half. 30 minutes to go. Nice bit of skill there from Thuram on the left-hand side. Good strength as well. Into the box. Ball across. Straight a trap. Trap throws it out quickly. Looking, that's a good throw out. Bit of space now on this right-hand side. Bit more urgency now about Frankfurt. I tried a dummy, but it went straight to a Monchengladbach player. But it's gone out for a throw-in. Right-hand side to Eintracht Frankfurt. Do we see Liverpool being as good or better next season? Well, look, it'll be really difficult to be as good, mate, won't it? I suppose it's a matter of, can other people improve enough to cause us more of a, or to make it more of a title race? I think it'll definitely be tighter next season, but can we improve? Every club can always improve for certain. I think it'll probably be a tighter title race next season, but I'd love us to go and defend it. That'd be amazing. 11 to go now, said John. Thank you, mate. Nearly into single digits. 11 to go, you absolute legends. The Frankfurt manager at halftime must have scorched the dressing room. Sherpy said, just followed on Hot Mic. Thank you, mate. You're an absolute legend. Love you. Thank you for the support. Right, come on, Frankfurt. Get a goal and make this interesting for the last half hour. Right, ball moved out left-hand side. I can already feel my voice absolutely strained, but I don't care. I'm getting through this second game. Come on, Hot Mike, said Soldier One. Come on, Hot Mike. Right, Frankfurt out right-hand side. Has to cut back in. They need to get something. I suppose even if you get one with 10, 15 to go, it'll still give you a chance to grab that equaliser. I mean, I'm sure Frankfurt will take a draw at this point. Brian said, we're going to be hugely motivated to win with a straightforward league title. No arguments or asterisks. I don't think there is any asterisks really, mate. If everybody plays out the 38 games, how can there be an asterisk? Because we were already 25 points clear. But I hear where you're coming from. Ball into the box, Frankfurt. Touch. Oh. Big appeal for a handball. Referee said not offside. So if it's offside, there ain't going to be any penalty given. But the ref's asking to hang on. So I think they're going to have a little check of VAR. Bas Dost was screaming for a penalty. But if it's offside beforehand, it won't make any difference, will it? Let's look at the replay. Yeah, he's off on the initial ball in, so it's not going to stand regardless because the Bas Dost wasn't offside, but the other attacker was in the original ball in, so, and it didn't even look like a handball either. So either way, it was a stretch for Frankfurt. Ball worked out now left hand side. Throw into Frankfurt now. They're starting to pile forward. Newcastle will be interested next season, said Charlie. I honestly don't know how I feel about that takeover. I'm so happy for Newcastle fans that they're getting rid of Mike Ashley and that they could be getting an owner in that will put their hands in their pockets and bring the club up. Because I've a great affinity for Newcastle fans. I think they're a lovely bunch. But there's just... I don't know. It's not for me to really say, but if we're talking about asterisks, I would say that there's an asterisk beside the potential owners. Yeah, look, I think people know what I'm talking about. The information is publicly available. I want the best for Newcastle because I genuinely do like their fans. They're a lovely bunch. They've supported that team through thick and thin. They treated Rafael Benitez with immense respect, which I'll always love them for. But I don't know, just something about that just doesn't seem right for me. But look, anybody would be glad of getting rid of Mike Ashley, the way that he's run that club. Will we be wearing a Nike shirt when we next play? No, mate. The agreement has been put in place by Nike, and Nike has been very nice of them to allow New Balance, even though technically the contract runs out at the end of May, to allow New Balance to see out the season with Liverpool wearing their kits and selling their kits. And it's a nice, classy move by Nike. And they'll want to launch in the summer with a big launch with hopefully a nice unveiling. We've seen the shirts, they've all been leaked. And they'll probably want a nice new shiny signing to sell those shirts as well. Right. Wilfried Long, Liverpool, just as a hello. Hello. How are you, Wilfried? Lovely to see you, mate. Owners don't look the brightest, said Joseph. It looks a bit, mate, doesn't it? You do a forfeit if you reach 1800, said LFC for life. Nah, mate. Forfeit was 1700. Did it. Wore the makeup. As I said, we will do the big forfeit at 2000, along with giving away a £50 Amazon gift card as a thank you. We gave one away when we got 1,000 followers, and we'll give another one away when we hit 2,000. But 8 to go. I have a funny feeling it's one of you fuckers that are making all these accounts on Hot Mic. I think someone's just there at multiple account making. But look, either way, ladies and gentlemen, please do download that Hot Mic app and put in the code Anfield. Well, hello there, said, as a United fan, I have to agree the kits are ugly as fuck. Which kits? The United kits? The ones I've seen leaked don't look great. But, I mean, some Liverpool fans don't like some of our kits leaked for next season. I like all of them, to be honest. I don't understand why the collar on the back of the home shirt has like a crossover, but other than that, I'm quite a fan of the 3 shirts that I've seen. Right, what have we got? 25 minutes to go. Just under 25 minutes to go. Frankfurt still needing a goal to get back into this. Gladbach working out right hand side. If they get a third, this is game, set and match. Love the new black kits, Brian. Yeah, black and pink looks pretty swish. There's a good chance, Brian, mate, I'll end up buying all 3 shirts for next season. And I very rarely do that. I usually buy 1, maybe 2, and maybe a training top. Oh, post hit. What a strike. Was that Thuram? I think it was. Edge of the box, keeper, all beating all ends up. Ball comes back off the post. Another strike over the bar. It'll be interesting to see a replay of that. No, it was Playa. Or Playa. I'm not sure how you pronounce the gentleman's name. Great strike, curling past Kevin Trapp, hits the inside of the post and comes straight back out. Unlucky. Could have easily been 3-0 to Gladbach. Kylian said, I started watching your YouTube the other day and I got Hot Mic today. Well, firstly, Kylian, welcome, buddy, to both platforms. Thank you so much for the support, mate. Love to have you with us. And I hope you enjoy Hot Mic as we move forward. Liverpool might sign the Neymar wonder kid. You can keep Neymar. I don't want him anywhere near our football club. I despise Neymar. I really do. Fuck Neymar, honestly. 1793 on Hot Mic, said Joanne. 7 to go. I'm absolutely convinced it's one of you motherfuckers that are just making loads of accounts just to get us there. But either way, the love. The love. 7 to go, ladies and gents. I'm sure there's 7 of you guys that can download that app and put in the code Anfield. What if we could having a fully black kit with any bright colour always looks amazing, said Joe. Yeah, pink is cool though. I have to say, I do like the idea of having the black kit with the pink on it. It looks class. Good shout down. Brian agrees with you. Black and a luminous yellow or black or luminous green looks good as well. But yeah, there's something nice about it for sure. I think there's a bit of a checkered pattern on the shirt as well, if my memory serves correct. Ball in behind from Gladbach, but good goalkeeping by Trapp. Comes out there and plays sweeper keeper. Again, for those that are watching us on Hot Mic, please do hit that share button as well and put it out into the world and let them know that 1, Hot Mic exists, and 2, that we're live. Just over 20 minutes to go now. Frankfurt badly need a goal to get back into this one. We were a little bit spoiled in the first half of those 2 early goals, but Gladbach have kind of cruised through the rest of the game, really. Referee gone to his pocket again. Another yellow here. UFC back tonight as well. We are not covering it, by the way, before anybody asks. I'm going to be watching it at home like a fan, chilling, relaxing. But yet another UFC event tonight as well. I think in Jacksonville, Florida, if my memory serves me correct. Kieran said, no, where's Kieran's comment on? Over on Hot Mic. Let me get that back for you, mate. Kieran said, I think Bayern and Dortmund are playing midweek soon, aren't they? I haven't looked ahead to the fixtures, mate. Let me just check my phone 1 second. I will get the fixtures up for you now. Nothing on Wednesday. Nothing scheduled for Thursday. Not that I'm aware of, mate. But I could be wrong. The next thing I can see is next Friday after the Monday game. Teddy said you are correct. It's in Jacksonville. So does that mean, I know there's another event coming soon as well in UFC. Is the three of them going to be in Florida? Because the UFC 249 was Florida as well, wasn't it? Was there a goal? No. No goal, Brian. I think Werner to Liverpool's a done deal. Just a question of how many Freddos. I love that, Chris. Well in, mate. Loads of Freddos. All the Freddos. Right, what else we got? Fox in the US, the most real football that comes from outside the country is off a bit of all TV channels. Don't give a fuck. Pissed with the NFL though for shooting up the place. It's half-arse rugby for me after 40 years, said Martin. I don't really watch much NFL, to be fair. I watch a little bit, but I find it hard to watch a game that in theory is 60 minutes long but takes like 3 hours to play. That just is weird for me. Gladbach on the attack. Player goes down. Referee points to the spot for a penalty. It will be looked at by VAR, but as things stand, the referee is pointing to the spot for a penalty to Gladbach. Craig just downloaded Hot Mic on Pornhub. Nice. Go with it. Whatever works, mate. Download both. Why not? There didn't seem to be too much contact. There was a little bit in the back of the ankle, but I mean, will it be enough for VAR to overturn the referee's decision? Not very often they do it. It's usually, it has to be, clear and obvious error, and there was contact there, so looks like we're going to see the penalty. Could be 3-0, or can Trapp step up and save the day? Referee's having a word with Trapp, telling him to stay on his line. A bit close there, ref. Should probably just, stay a few steps back. Hey Carl, how are you, buddy? Welcome. Right, penalty to Gladbach. 17.5 minutes to go. Deep breath taken. Scores, and it is 3-0, and that will be game, set, and match. Ben Sabani or Ben Sabini, I'm not sure how you pronounce that gentleman's name, but number 25 with the goal. And that is 3-0. Right, away score. Change it. That should be pretty much game, set, and match, ladies and gents. I can't see Frankfurt coming back in the last, 17 minutes. Oh, Frank. Trapp should have done better. Went like under his body. He nearly dived past the ball. Who do I think is a better club, Leverkusen or Frankfurt? Leverkusen, I would say. I certainly enjoy watching Leverkusen more, mate. I think they play more attractive style of football. Brian said American football is amazing. It's pure spectacle that needs to go on for hours. The colours, the names, everything. Brilliantly entertaining sport. Yes, Brian. I mean, there are some epic moments for sure, but I mean, speed it up a little bit for fuck's sake. Does it need to go on that long? Well, hello there. Said I feel a bit bad for Frankfurt. They're quite good in the second half. Football's a vicious sport, mate. You don't take your chances. Boom. Joanne said, have a drink. Why? Why would I have a drink? Why do I need to have a drink, Joanne? I'll have one, but why am I having a drink? Exactly. Johnny Quid said, I'm American and never do I watch the NFL. I mean, I do watch some of it. I mean, I gotta say, sometimes I do watch it. I wouldn't call myself a fan, but certainly a casual viewer. Now NBA, on the other hand, I just can't get into it all. I mean, I'm watching the Last Dance now on Netflix because I did watch some basketball when Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan and Larry Bird and, you know, Magic Johnson and all those players were playing when I was growing up. But these days, I don't know, maybe I'm too removed from it, but it doesn't seem the same as it was back in the good old days. Right, back over the hot mic. Dortmund versus Bayern next Tuesday, so the following week. Oh, that'll be an interesting one. Definitely be doing a watch along of that one, Harry. Right, ladies and gentlemen, what have we got? 15 minutes to go. How are we on the hot mic count? Malcontent said, just saw my missus up to hot mic. Yes, mate. Well in. Well done to the missus. She probably doesn't even know about it, but well done. John Hamilton said, love the NHL and the NFL. Definitely never watched hockey, mate. Not at all, like, just never watched it. Keeping your voice lubricated for the next set of matches. I'm literally going to be communicating with my family, Joanne, by WhatsApp for the rest of the day to rest my voice. As I said, we will be live tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, from 4:45 for Union Berlin versus Bayern Munich. And then on Monday night, we'll be live from 7:15 for Werder Bremen against Bayer Leverkusen. Two cracking games to get back to football in action. I'm loving it. I'm just so happy live football's back. I mean, it's not the Premier League, but you know what I mean? It is live football, and a lot of lessons can be learned here from the Bundesliga and how they go about things and the health of the players and all that kind of stuff, testing and everything that needs to be learned. 1799 on hot mic. Oh, right, let's get past 1800. Come on, folks. 14 minutes to go. We're almost there. Couple of you guys, bang, and we're past it. Lemmy said, great chat, Craig. Thank you, Lemmy. Always love to see you, pal, and I love to see you on Twitter as well, mate. Any special guests coming up? Definitely. As I said, Mark Goldbridge is going to be coming on for a chat in the next week or so. Expressions is going to be coming on for a chat. I just confirmed that with him this morning. Who else have we got coming on? Miguel Delaney, who is the chief football writer for The Independent. I'm going to be recording an interview with him during the week. I do have another guest that I can't quite say just yet because I haven't nailed down a day. And we're trying our best to get Cara. I mean, we've got a post on Twitter trying to tag him and get him to notice and see if we can get him on for a chat. It won't happen, but you got to try, don't you? What have we got? Somebody said Mark Goldbridge. Yes, Goldbridge. Good friend of ours. Big friends. Mark and Drawdy Devil. Absolute two quality lads. The United stand. Despise the club with the fire of 1,000 suns, but as people, great folks. And yeah, good friends. Joanne said 1800 and hot mic. Keep going. Go a couple more past, ladies and gents, just to be on the safe side. And thank you. That means the world to us, by the way. Genuinely. Love you guys. Thank you. Chris said, like Goldbridge, wish he was a Liverpool fan. Yeah, he's a United fan. It's a damn shame. But I look at it this way. If he was a Liverpool fan, then we wouldn't have a chance to build the Anfield agenda. So, there is that. Well, that's a positive. And by that I mean, with the United stand, they're a voice of the fans. They're not afraid to speak out against the club if they see any wrong. And they don't give a shit about talking to the club or the players. And we're kind of similar here on Anfield Agenda. I don't want access to Liverpool. I don't give a shit about interviewing the players. There are other channels that are far better equipped than us to do that. Red Men, the Anfield Rap, they make great content. And I've done some great interviews with the lads. Big fans of everything that those guys do. But we're a little bit different in that when we set up, we've never cared about stuff like that. Yeah, just different channels take different paths, but you've got to respect the great content that they all make, to be fair. I know the work that goes into the stuff that they do, and the Anfield Rap for me are just the creme de la creme. I mean, I've been a huge fan of the Anfield Rap ever since I started listening to Liverpool content. Right, Gladbach. 10 minutes to go. They're 3 up. Do I have a soft spot for any German team? I think we all, as Liverpool fans, kind of lean towards Dortmund and have a little bit of a soft spot for Monchengladbach as well because of the good old days. Chris said Goldberg's been very entertaining with his FIFA career streams. I just don't get the FIFA thing. I mean, I'm so old. I mean, I'm actually younger than Mark, but I don't know. I don't get the FIFA thing. It's just me. I don't know. I don't know. I just can't see why people watch people playing computer games. But that's because I'm an old fucker and I just don't get it. But he is so funny and entertaining, you're right. Craig looks like he's sponsored by Coca-Cola. Goldberg talks so fast he's like sponsored by a cocaine dealer. He's a legend though. I'd say I talk faster than Mark, to be fair. I'd say I absolutely talk faster than Mark. We do our watch-alongs a lot differently, which I suppose is our own styles. Mark is brilliant. Oh, goal, 3-1. 3-1, goal. Mark's brilliant at his live streams and stuff like that. He's so entertaining. He's so knowledgeable on the game. But when it comes to watch-alongs, we do things a bit different. I'm more of a play-by-play style commentator, whereas Mark's kind of does what it says. He's a watch-along. He watches it with his fans and they chat with each other. And usually when Liverpool are playing, I kind of try and do a play-by-play. But great, just makes great content. Nothing but good things to say about Mark. Shame he's a Mang supporter though, but hey. Right, let me change the home score. Right, 3-1. Surely they can't. Can they? Can they? Chris said, I can't wait to see you go mental for the first time when we score a goal again. Feels like forever. You've no idea, Chris. I will be like a child at Christmas when Liverpool get back playing, mate. There will be streams for days. I won't shut up. I'll be doing build-up streams, post streams, pre-streams. You name it, I'll be streaming it. I need transfer news. As soon as we get back to football in the Premier League, you'll be sick of me. SW6 fan channel, Chelsea fan channel said, loving the new graphics, thank you. I wish I could take the credit for it, mate, but it is my partner in crime, Connor Crosby, that does all the design work and stuff like that. So if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have these cool graphics. But really appreciate the kind words, mate, and I hope life's treating you well and everybody at the channel. First Premier League title for Liverpool, yes, mate, but our 19th top tier of English football title. I mean, football did exist before 1992, in all fairness, but yeah, 30 years has been way too long for the Reds. So they've got one back. Surely they can't get two, can they? In the last 7 minutes or so. 7.5 minutes to go plus injury time. Frankfurt 1, Borussia Monchengladbach 3. So in both Bundesliga games we've covered today, we've seen at least 4 goals. Can't complain about that one. Chris said, I rewatched the Barca comeback game the other day just for a feel of that electricity. Mate, I've done it as well. I've watched that and I've watched Istanbul. I'm not going to lie. Just noticed that Diet Coke is a fake. Yes, it is. And so is the Champions League trophy. They're both on the OBS image. Let me see if I can grab the can. Nope, that way. Oh, look, it's a little mini can. Oh, hello, little can. Yeah, they are fake, mate. This bottle of Volvic, though, that's legit. Have I been watching the home darts tournaments? I've been trying to, Carl, but some of the streaming's been a bit fucking iffy, mate. I love that they've tried to do it, and I love the darts, but some of the streaming, because of some people's internet and that's been a bit iffy. Forward a bit, somebody said. I'll try it again. We'll go again. Hang on. No, I need to go back, if anything. There you go. That is... Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Monchengladbach just missed one of the sitters of the fucking season. 3-on-1, and I'm not talking about a goalkeeper. They'd already gone past the goalkeeper. 3 Gladbach players against 1 defender for Frankfurt in the 6-yard box, and the Frankfurt defender still manages to save it. Unbelievable defending, but what a waste from Gladbach. You'd hope that doesn't come back to haunt them. Frankfurt pouring forward on the attack now, but the referee blows up for a free kick. The Gladbach. I want to see a replay of that. How did they manage to fuck that up? 3-on-1, already gone past the keeper. So Trapp comes out. They go past him. 3 of them. Oh, he got greedy. You see in the headlines and he got greedy. The whole net, mate, and you still fucked it up. Oh, mate, that is a miss. Great defending. Fair play to the defender. But, Jesus, that was an awful miss. Was it Islanker? Or Islanker, yeah. That knocked it over the bar, but what a miss. That was as bad as the Ronnie Rosenthal miss. We don't talk about that, Carl. Shh, don't mention that, mate. Craig, that Coke's more real than Klopp's teeth. I'm not going to lie, mate. If I had the money, I'd be getting those brand new set of Nashers as well. Strike from Frankfurt. Ooh. Just wide. Just wide there. That couldn't have been far away. Oh, keeper was beaten as well. Very, very close. 5 minutes to go, but you never know. It was Hintriger. Sorry, it was number 13. I just seen the number 3 and assumed that that was it, Doug. Again, ladies and gentlemen, last shout, I promise you, do download that Hot Mic app because we will be back tomorrow for Bayern Munich away against Union Berlin. That will be on the Hot Mic app as well. So download it from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store and use the code Anfield. There is a link in the description below. Code Anfield. All caps. Really important. All caps on sign up. And then, of course, we've got Leverkusen away against Werder Bremen on Monday night as well to come on YouTube and Hot Mic as well. Hello there, young gamer. How are you? Welcome. 3.5 minutes to go. Frankfurt need 2. Surely it's too much to ask. Ball in. Cleared by Gladbach. Another ball in. Cleared by Gladbach again. This time Gladbach have it right hand side. I just give it straight back to Frankfurt though. Frankfurt now. If they can grab one, even with injury time to go, it'll make it interesting. Nah, ball over the top. Straight to Sommer. He keeps it in play. Ball at a 3. Clock keeps ticking. Under 3 minutes to go plus additional time. You'd imagine the 3 points are going back to Gladbach. Keeper goes long. Gladbach in possession. Oh, nice ball in behind. Chance here. Good save by Trapp. I mean, I think the forward could have done better, but fair play to the keeper. Kept his team in it. Frankfurt now on the counter. They've slowed down their own counter-attack with the ball back, and then it was intercepted by Gladbach now. And they're on the counter. It's all-out attack here for the last couple of minutes. Gladbach brought down. That'll be a free kick. Referee gets another yellow out. And the clock will continue to tick down, which is exactly what you want if you're a Gladbach fan. Isabel Cook said, personally, the only players I'd accept for Liverpool right now is Werner and Koulibaly. We don't need Koulibaly, mate. I never understand people wanting us to sign Koulibaly. It's just a ridiculous amount of money for a centre-back that we don't need. There are good centre-backs we have at the club. We could get a good young centre-back to go through. For me, Houssem Aouar and Timo Werner, or Kai Havertz and Timo Werner, are exactly what we need. And maybe even, if you're looking at a young, good centre-back, Ben White, young lad, on loan at Leeds, definitely worth scoping out if you haven't done so. Right, free kick for Gladbach. Ooh, unlucky. Rippled the top of the net. Thought it had gone in. We're into the final minute now, plus whatever the referee adds on. Thank you to everyone, by the way, who went over the Hot Mic to download. You really makes a massive difference. As I said, don't forget tomorrow, 4:45. It is scheduled on Hot Mic, but you won't see it scheduled on YouTube. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed the stream on YouTube, and turn those notifications on as well. So that way when we go live tomorrow, you'll get a little ping and know that we're good to go. Don't forget Saka, Craig. I wouldn't mind him, to be honest. Yeah, the kid from Arsenal. Definitely wouldn't mind him. Also wouldn't mind him playing one more year at Arsenal and nabbing him on a free then. Although Arsenal would be due, I think, compensation for his training. Right, substitution Bene was brought on. So we're in the final minutes now. Let's see what the ref adds on. Still waiting to see what the board says from the fourth official. Frankfurt pouring forward, still trying to get something from this game. Four minutes of additional time added on by the referee and his assistant. Gladbach out right hand side. Ooh, inches wide. It looked like a tie call for offside, but they allowed it to go and he had to strike. Kevin Trapp was beaten, but it just went wide of that far post. Again, just a reminder, we have turned the ads off on our channel on YouTube for the entire month of May as a thank you to our subscribers, because we don't want you guys getting annoyed or bombarded or interrupted your stream with ads, so we've turned them off for this month. Gladbach now, another counter attack, good defending that, good last ditch tackle. Referee's blown up though for a free kick. He was playing advantage to Gladbach and now he's blown up for a free kick. Am I watching Father Ted tonight? No, probably not. I'll be watching the UFC tonight though, for sure. And resting my voice, because this has been 4 hours worth of talking in a row. And even for me, that takes a lot of doing. Right, we've had 2 minutes of the additional 4. Frankfurt still need 2 to get back into this game. Gladbach now win back possession in midfield. Options left and right. They go left. Cuts back inside. Good defending by Frankfurt. Surely it's too late though. Even madness, even allowing for the madness that is football. Ball out left hand side now. Ball down the line. Frankfurt pull it back. Player goes down. Referee says nothing doing. Frankfurt regain possession. 90 seconds to go. Nice. Ball moved out right hand side. Strike blocked. Second ball drops down. Gladbach hook it away. Frankfurt knock it back out left side. Just over a minute to go now. Ball into the box. Nodded down. Oh, it took too long. Strike straight at Sommer. And that should pretty much be that. They had a chance there, but forward couldn't get it out of his feet and free up the man that was at the far post. Where's the fake bottle of Jack Daniels? I don't drink, mate. I don't drink. Not my cup of tea. So, there'd be no fake bottles of Jack Daniels. I'm like literally the non-stereotypical Irishman that doesn't drink. Yeah, I don't like hangovers. If I drink, I get like a 2-day hangover and I can't be arsed with it. So, I think the last drink I had was about... I got a bottle of beer maybe 5 years ago. Something like that. Something mad like that. We're into the final few seconds here, ladies and gentlemen. Referee has a look at his watch. Ball goes out of play. I think that'll be that. Thank you, Joanne, for the super sticker right at the end there. That is the end, ladies and gentlemen. Gladbach have beaten Frankfurt by 3-1. And that brings to an end our second Bundesliga watch-along of the day. We will be back tomorrow at 4:45 for Union Berlin against Bayern Munich. Hope to see you there for that one. Don't forget to download the Hot Mic app. Thank you to everyone. Hit that subscribe button before you head off. Lots of love to you all. And I will chat to you tomorrow. Stay healthy and love to your families.